Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Howard Wood Field for the 28th Annual President's Bowl. Tonight, we welcome the team and fans of the Patriots from Sioux Falls Lincoln High School, and the team and fans of the Warriors from Sioux Falls Washington High School. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise, remove your cap or hat, and pay honor to America as the Washington High School Army Junior ROTC presents the colors of our nation. Presenting the colors tonight are Staff Sergeant Logan Rum, Corporal Jason Jones, Private First Class Matthew Small, Private First Class Ricky Lee, Private First Class Charles Reeves. Please observe proper flag etiquette by standing at attention and placing your right hand over your heart. All veterans and out-of-uniform military personnel may salute the flag as the Washington High School Marching Band, under the direction of Kylie Coyne, and the Lincoln High School Marching Band, under the direction of Dan Carlson, performs our national anthem. We ask you to please remain standing and silent until the colors have been retired. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. Tonight is by the Vanguard Squadron. Sponsors include Poet, First Premier Bank, South Dakota State University in Raven, Ashley Furniture. The lead pilot is David Myers, Lincoln Consular from Lincoln High School. And Mark Ketchum is on the left lane. He's an engineer at Raven. Steve Thompson is on the right lane. He's a retired flight instructor. The Vanguard Squadron. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, let's meet our cheerleaders tonight. Beginning with the designated visiting team on the scoreboard, the Lincoln Patriots. Cheerleaders include Summer Anderson, Elizabeth Boyson, Azaria Burns, Haley Carlson, Savannah Chen, Lauren Jacobs, Morgan Lustin, Raina Marty, Una Musnova, Maddie Newman, Ellie O'Connor, Kiera Pepper, Morgan Sadness, Kate Sargent, Ella Stearns, and Hema Nipper. Cheer coach is Betsy Plucker. And let's meet the cheerleaders from our designated home team on the scoreboard, the Washington Warriors. They are Lauren Mitchell, Ivy Kraft, Campbell McKay, Selena Gonzalez, Lexi Gomez, Megan Richardson, Ella Wilson, Annie Matson, and Kayla Messner. Cheer coaches are Cynthia Jones and Allison Parsons. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Lincoln Patriots. Participating in this event are members of the South Dakota High School Activities Association, which have adopted the rules under which this game is conducted. A strong commitment to excellence, fair play, and sportsmanship are all vital to this activity's success. Lincoln High School and Washington High School appreciate your recognition of the values being taught at this educational event. The officials for tonight's game are at referee Brian Wedham, at umpire Keith Mathieson, at head linesman Jeff Schroeder, at line judge Richie Hutchinson, and at back judge Rusty Keith. These officials are registered by the South Dakota High School Activities Association. They've worked hard to learn the rules and apply them fairly. We request that you respect their honest efforts in administering this contest tonight. Dave Malchow, Activities Principal at Washington High School, is the host game administrator this evening. Now, let's meet our starting lineups, beginning with the starting defense for the Lincoln Patriots. Starting at a defensive end, a 235-pound senior, number 88, Mitchell Iaker. Starting at a defensive end, a 246-pound senior, number 75, Alex Apple. At a defensive tackle, a 266-pound senior, number 79, Jonathan Smith. At a defensive tackle, a 242-pound junior, number 78, Joseph Mercurian. At a linebacker, a 190-pound senior, number 49, Jacob Randall. At a linebacker, a 190-pound junior, number 42, Jack Hughes. At a linebacker, a 201-pound senior, number 7, Aiden Sand. At a quarterback, a 155-pound senior, number 25, Dewan Neschheim. At a D-back, a 150-pound senior, number 5, Spencer Wasman. At a strong safety, a 180-pound junior, number 4, Andrew Blazevich. And at a free safety, a 185-pound senior, number 22, Samuel Siegel. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lincoln Patriots and their head coach, Jared Fredenberg. Now, let's meet the starting offense for the Washington Warriors. Starting at center, a 255-pound sophomore, number 74, Aiden Brink. Starting at a left guard, a 290-pound senior, number 73, Brandon Dickens. Starting at a right guard, a 295-pound senior, number 79, Jared DeBoer. Starting at a right tackle, a 275-pound junior, number 75, Jonah DeVries. Starting at a left tackle, a 295-pound sophomore, Number 66, Alex Hefner. Starting at a tight end, a 220-pound junior, number 19, Tyus Hanson. Starting at H-back, a 210-pound senior, number 15, Cole Holstein. Starting at slot back, a 175-pound sophomore, number 9, Josh Piper. Starting at split end, a 185-pound junior, number 13, Carson Strong. Starting at running back, a 175-pound junior, number 6, Luke Behrens. And starting at quarterback, a 205-pound sophomore, number 17, Max Thompson. Ladies and gentlemen, the Washington Warriors and their head coach, Chad Statham.
Welcome to Howard Field here tonight for Game 2 of the President's Bowl doubleheader. In the first game, O'Gorman beat Roosevelt 27-20 in a close thriller that went down to the wire. But here it's Washington versus Lincoln, classic in-city rivals here. Both the Warriors and the Patriots are looking to rebound from losses last week. Washington suffered its first loss of the season last week, falling to Harrisburg 28-15. The fifth-rated Warriors are 1-1 overall. They shut out Aberdeen Central 35-0 in their season opener. Tonight's game is the home opener for the Washington Warriors. Lincoln lost to top-ranked Roosevelt 35-17. The unranked Patriots are 1-1 overall, but they had a convincing 39-3 win over Watertown to open the season. Last year's game, the final regular season game last year for both teams, ended with a 45-7 Washington victory. But this year, with a very new look Warrior team from the one that lost in the Dome last year, essentially new look offense, quarterback, running back, receivers, and a pretty new look defense too. And the Patriots, of course, with their quarterback Tommy Thompson, the junior, who's had another year under his belt. This one could be closer than the ones in the previous years. As Luke Behrens kicks us off. And that one will go into the end zone, where by state rules it is a touchback. Cannot run it out from the end zone. So we'll get a look at the Lincoln offense here. As I said, led by junior quarterback Tommy Thompson, who had a solid year last year for a Patriots team that didn't look great record-wise, but the games were close and you could tell they were building for something, and they had something special coming up. Well, let's see if they can take that extra step this year. And Thompson starts in the pistol. 2 receivers on each side of him. Thompson, and a quick pass, screen pass to Elliott Hackett, and Hackett will go out of bounds for a nice gain of about 4 yards there. Or Hunter Merkley, excuse me. So 2nd and 6 for the Patriots. Thompson in the pistol. Handoff up the middle, and gaining, or I should say losing 4 yards, there is Leo Kay, the new running back for the Patriots. They have he was on the team last year, but is now starting running back after the departure of Melvin Tay. And it's 3rd and 9 now for the Patriots. Thompson the gun, Kay behind him, trips right. Thompson drops back to pass, rolls left. Under pressure, throws left and knocked away. 3 Warriors were in the area. That was knocked away by Freddie Fredericks, the senior cornerback. And the Patriots go 3 and out to start this offensive drive, to start the game. So Lincoln with a new punter this year, as well as wide receiver / punter Nolan Ransom graduated last year. And we'll see who that punter is. He's a little late getting on the field here. That's number 6. Or no, it's not. And it's a low snap. That's Thompson, the quarterback, and he's taken down at the 10-yard line. I don't know if Tommy Thompson's the quarterback, but that snap was really low, and Thompson, that's a disastrous start for the Patriots, and Washington's going to get the ball at the 10-yard line. So, we're going to see if Thompson is the new punter for Lincoln, and if so, that's not the best start for him here in the President's Bowl. And Max Thompson and company will come out for the Warriors. Thompson the shotgun, Behrens to his left. Is similar formation that the Warriors used last year with Johansson, Capella. And handoff up the middle to Behrens, and he stays up, even though he was hit pretty much at the line of scrimmage. Gains about 2 yards there. Luke Behrens, a backup running back last year, but did not see the field too much as a result of Tupac Capella, who spent last year breaking many state records on his way to a scholarship to Morningside College. And now 2nd and 8 from the 8. Thompson, the shotgun, Behrens to his left. 2 receivers left. Thompson will keep it up the middle. Quarterback draw. Max Thompson takes a hit and falls forward to about the 2-yard line, where will be about a 6-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 2. Eicher with the tackle there. And coming in for the Warriors is number 46, Gabe Frericks. And so Frericks looks to be, he'll be the fullback here as Thompson will give it to Behrens on the right side, and he gets tripped up and tackled back at the 5-yard line by Sam Siegel, the cornerback. So we'll see if Washington goes for it. 4th and goal from the 5. I think they will. And yes, they will. So 4th and goal, no, we're going to get a field goal here. Be Luke Behrens, the running back / kicker, from about 27 yards, 22 yards. And snap good, spot down, kick on the way from Behrens is up, and it is no good. I believe he missed it right. And so, looked good from here, but that's just their angle from the press box. So Washington gets the ball at the 10-yard line and proceeds to miss a 22-yard field goal. So special teams not good for both these teams here. And this Lincoln offense looking to get a first down, something they could not achieve on that opening drive. So Thompson working the shotgun. Two guys in the backfield. Hand off to Kay up the middle. Leo Kay spins around to the right and gets up to the 20-yard line, which is the line of scrimmage, so no gain there. Isiah Robertson with the tackle. And let's see what Thompson, I don't believe he's gone to through the air yet. So see when that happens. Thompson the shot in the pistol more of that. And Thompson once again keeps himself, goes to the left, spins around and gets about a 4-yard gain there. Set up 3rd and 6. So 3rd and 6 for the Patriots. Thompson in the pistol, Kay behind him. A receiver on each side of him, two guys in the backfield. Thompson drops back, first pass of the day, or of the night, rolls to the left, looks around, fires left, and incomplete. Actually, second pass of the day, and he starts the game over 2. So 4th and 6 from the 24, we'll see a Lincoln punt. And Thompson will stay on, so we don't have that fiasco last time of him running on the field and back to return, and we're going to get ref blows the whistle there. Our referee, Brian Wetham. I'm not sure what that was about, but Thompson standing back as 11, ready to hopefully field a non-low snap. That's a good snap, and he'll punt it. That one, decent. It'll drop at the 48 of Washington. Going to be touchdown there by the Patriots. So, this Washington offense led by Max Thompson will come back on the field here. And, well, what a great crowd for this President's Bowl. Lincoln bringing students, filling up about 80% of the student section, I'd say. Washington, about 75, 82. They're definitely better attended than the first game, but these are also bigger schools than O'Gorman. So 1st and 10 now. Thompson hands off to Behrens up the middle. Luke Behrens is met at the line and will not go further. Actually, Lincoln says he fumbled. They're signaling they have the ball, and I think he was down. Yeah, they're saying he was down. So 2nd 11 for the Warriors now. Thompson the gun. Behrens to his left. 2 receivers on each side of him. Thompson drops back. Steps up. Fires deep. Wide open. He's got his man. Touchdown Washington. That's Josh Piper. And a beautiful 52-yard touchdown pass from Thompson to Piper. And Washington strikes first. I mean, Piper just burned the corner there too. He had him by 5 yards. There was no missed tackles or anything. Just now, Behrens for the extra point here. The extra point is 20 yards, except this time it's centered, so that it wasn't distance that missed the extra point. It was he just hooked it to the right. Snap spot. Behrens' kick is good. 7-0 Washington to start the President's Bowl. There's 7:31 left in the first quarter. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Howard Wood Field. Washington up early after a nice 50-yard touchdown pass from Thompson to Piper. And Lincoln will get the ball for the third time, and they have yet to yield a first down. So we'll see if they change up anything here. Behrens kicks it deep, and that one will be fielded once again in the end zone. So touchback. Well, Lincoln students wearing a whiteout and matching Lincoln's all-white uniforms. Washington students, however, they have the all-black uniforms on, but the students with orange shirts. So I thought going into the game that we'd have the alternate orange jerseys for Washington, but apparently those are for later in the season, possibly for homecoming. That seems to be a homecoming thing they do, which is next week when they play Watertown here. At 5 o'clock, you catch the game on YouTube Live. We'll be broadcasting it. Thompson drops back to pass, fires left, caught. There is a flag, but he's got Luke Smith, his receiver, but we'll see what the flag is. So that's going to be an illegal motion on number 10, Logan Needles. And the "you can't do that" chant will be heard from the Warriors student section. So now 1st and 15 from the 15, handoff up the middle. Leo K spins around and gets kind of pushed back to the line. Forward progress might give him a yard or two, but K is, well, so far, and he'll check out the game here. So far, nothing special from him here. Actually, that might have been someone else. Katie's still in the game. Thompson in the pistol, drops back, throws left, complete. Luke Smith gets to about the 25-yard line before he's forced out of bounds. That'll be a 10-yard gain. Make it about 3rd and 5, third manageable here. 3rd and 6. So 3rd and 8, or 3rd and 6. Thompson the pistol. Thompson drops back, looking around and rolling left, and he's going to take off by himself. Tommy Thompson, the sideline. Oh, he's slammed at the 30-yard line, and there's going to be a flag. And they might get Patrick Osborne, the linebacker, for possibly an out-of-bounds hit. I'm not sure. I thought it looked clean, but that is the opposing sideline, so we'll see what we get here. Thompson might have the first down regardless, but we'll see. Our referee, as I mentioned before, is Brian Wetham. So regardless of where Thompson would have been spotted, they did get Osborne for a late hit out of bounds. And Lincoln 1st and 10 on 45. Now Thompson hands off to, I think that's a new running back here. That is number 20, Isiah Robinson. Or, sorry, that's Leo K still. And that's a gain of 2 yards. So the Patriot run game not really yielding anything yet, but it's only halfway through the first quarter. Exactly halfway, 6-minute mark. Thompson hands off to K, heads to the left. Might have a hole here. He does, across midfield to the 45-yard line, and I believe that's good enough for a Lincoln first down. It is. They'll move those chains. Okay, Frericks gets the tackle there, along with Randolph Kapai. Kapai, you'll hear plenty about him. He's a junior, yielding offers from really everywhere. A lot of Big Ten schools, a lot of big-time universities. Thompson now gets the snap, rolls to the right, fires. Oh, incomplete. He was looking for Iaker, the defensive lineman / tight end. Iaker tried to make a diving catch there, but just couldn't. Ball just probably 6 inches too far in front of him. That was a good pass, a good rollout by Thompson. The Lincoln line has been solid so far. Thompson has to roll out a little bit, but he hasn't face too much pressure yet. 2nd and 10 from the Washington 45. Thompson hands off to Robinson, cuts to the left, gets across the 45 to the 40, inside the 30, and out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. Is that good enough for a first down? No, it's not. It'll be just short. 3rd and probably about 3rd and 1, and we have an injured Warrior on the opposing sideline, so that'll be quite the trot for the trainers to go over there. And we'll see. Yeah, early on this game, I wouldn't think it'd be a cramp, but we'll see here. Like I said, it's a beautiful night here for football. Early September, not too hot, not too cold. The wind was pretty heavy in the O'Gorman-Roosevelt game, but that has subsided. That was causing quite some overthrows and probably had to do with some missed extra points as well. And they'll get him walking off under his own power. That is number 26, Beta Patient, I believe. Or 25, excuse me, Eric Levitt. So yeah, Levitt walking off under his own power. Expect to see him back in the game. Doesn't look too, hopefully not too serious. Ball's actually 3rd and 3. Robinson wasn't as close as I suspected he was to that first down. Ball on the 38-yard line, so not field goal range here. Probably, I'm assuming 4-down territory. Thompson under center, 3 men in the backfield. Interesting here. And, oh, geez, he hits. Thompson and Robinson collided, but Robinson still might have the first down. Was able to shake off his own quarterback and dive across the line. Now they're going to say it's 4th. 4th and short. 4th and 1. And they're going to go for it quickly. And Thompson wants to, okay. And Robinson gets tripped up in the backfield and loses 2 yards. So 2 straight running plays where Tommy Thompson collides with his running back. That's just the quarterback running back motion is something you should get down in camp. So that's something that's got to be figured out pretty quick. You can't be an obstacle for your own running back. So Max Thompson and company come back on the field for the Warriors. Last time out through a 52-yard touchdown pass. See what he does this time. Thompson the gun. Behrens to his right. Thompson hands off to Behrens. Behrens on the left side. And he gets wrapped up by number 12, gets wrapped up by the Patriots there. Eicher got him. That's Jack Hughes and Eicher. Loss of 7 for Behrens. So 2nd 17 from the 31-yard line. Thompson the shotgun. Behrens to his left. Thompson hands off to Behrens on the right side, or goes up the middle to about the 34-yard line. Be a gain of 3. And that will be 3rd and 14. So we'll see if Washington tries for the first here or sort of plays it safe. I don't know why they play it safe, but you never know. Thompson the gun, Behrens to his left. Washington always runs these shotgun offenses. You'll never see Thompson under center. It'd be pretty rare. Thompson rolls out to the right. Under pressure. Fires it, and incomplete. Would have been enough for a first down, but good coverage there by the Patriots. So we'll see who's the punter for the Warriors. Oh, it's Luke Behrens. That makes a lot of sense. He's kicker, punter, running back, and a good snap. Behrens. Oh, that wasn't blocked. Actually, a pretty good punt. It will go all the way to the Lincoln 21-yard line. So Tommy Thompson will start from his own 21-yard line. Okay. 5. 45-yard punt there. And, yeah, good punt by Behrens there. Honestly, one of the better ones we've seen all day for both games. Of course, like I said, the wind not as much of a factor here in this one. So, 1st and 10 for the Patriots from their own 20-yard line. Thompson drops back to pass. Under pressure, fires left, complete. And across the 30, and still breaking tackles to the 35-yard line. Nice gain of 14 is Logan Needles, the wide receiver. Randolph Kapai with the tackle. It's a good pass by Thompson. And a good catch and run by Logan Needles. 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. Thompson, the shotgun, trips left. One man behind him. Hand off to Isiah Robinson to the left side. Robinson finds a hole to the 40, to the 45, across midfield to the Washington 40-yard line for he is wrapped up and taken down there. Carson Strom making the tackle. So Strom, the wide receiver, who also can play defense. So, assuming the defensive back. 3:35 to 3:36 to play in the first quarter. Here, Lincoln driving. Thompson in the pistol. Thompson drops back to pass. Rolls right under pressure from the Washington. Fires right, complete at the 30-yard line to Dylan Hanson. Complete to Dylan Hanson, who gets the first down, or actually gets short, 2nd 3 from the 30-yard line. Thompson in the pistol. And quick screen pass. Oh, and slammed at the 35-yard line. Wow, Freddie Fredericks slammed his number counterpart, number 2, Hunter Merkley, and Merkley is slow to get up at the 36-yard line. And here come the trainers for Lincoln. So I'll bring up a 3rd and 7, but slow to get up. Just caught the screen and just got hit hard by Fredericks. And he will walk off. Looks like under his own power. Or he's getting a little assistance, but it's, not too much. Like I said, walking to opposing sideline, he's got some guys behind him, can't exactly see, but 2:55 to play in the first quarter. 3rd and 7 for the Patriots. Thompson, the pistol, trips right. And Thompson drops back to pass. Looks around, rolls right, fires right, open. He almost had his man. And Dylan Hanson had that one in his hands at about the 11-yard line, but just couldn't hold on to it as he fell out of bounds. And it'll be 4th and 7 from the 34. Field goal here would be 51 yards. That I don't think will be attempted. So it looks like we'll have Lincoln. Offense stays on the field here. As where student section below me is probably going to get quite loud for this. Interesting trips formation, almost like a Hail Mary formation. Thompson drops back, fires, got his man wide open. Is Isiah Robinson. He just, Washington focused on the receivers, and Robinson just went straight out of the backfield and was virtually uncovered. That's a gain of 16 yards, good enough for a Lincoln first down. And that's just a defensive mishap by Washington, just letting Robinson just get out there completely unnoticed, completely uncovered. But they have to regain the composure here. 1st and 10 for Lincoln from the 18. Thompson hands up to Robinson, up the middle. Robinson inside the 10. Robinson to the 5-yard line. And so the Lincoln running game, which looked stagnant with Leo K, is now coming alive with Isiah Robinson. And that's a 12-yard gain. 1st and goal from the 5. Thompson the gun. Receiver motions. Thompson hands off the middle. Isiah Robinson cuts to left. He's got a hole. Isiah Robinson taken down at the 1. No, touchdown. It was in the far corner, so I didn't have the best angle. But that's a touchdown for Lincoln, and it's 7-6. So Eicher now on for the extra point. Tight end, defensive lineman, and kicker, the ultimate three-way player. Snap, spot, kick by Eicher is up, and it is good. 7-7, we're all tied here at Howard Wood Field in the first quarter of the President's Bowl. And that was a great drive by Lincoln. Like I said, they had Leo K start at running back. It wasn't working great for him. They put in Isiah Robinson, and he comes up on that critical fourth down, just sneaking out of the backfield and not having any Warriors detect him. Comes up on the last two runs to score. He's got 4 rushes for 33 yards. K had 7 for 29. And, like I said, 7-7 here. These last few Lincoln-Washington games have been Warrior blowouts, which could still happen, but the fans want a good game, and hopefully they'll get one here. Like I said, a Lincoln squad that's been together now for a few years versus a Washington group that's just sort of trying to find themselves after the loss of really that core team that led them to the Dome for the past few years. And now Lincoln will kick off. It'll be Eicher. And back deep to receive is Freddie Fredericks, or I think Michael Johnson's the other guy back there. And Eicher, that's a squib kick. That's, oh man, that actually might be Patriot ball. The squib kick, that was, no, it'll be Warrior ball. That was quickly fielded by a very surprised Patrick Osborne, who was not expecting that at all. Dropped it, but Gabe Frericks bails his teammate out there. And yeah, Osborne very surprised to catch that, but got essentially clobbered by Patriot right afterwards. So that was a smart special teams play by Lincoln, but just, not. But Warriors get it anyway. First and 10 from their own 46-yard line. So great field position for Washington. Thompson hands off up the middle to Behrens. He will lose 2 yards. So Behrens not exactly explosive so far. Maybe the Warriors should follow Lincoln's path and go to your other running back option. That seemed to work very well for Lincoln, but it's still early. Second and 12 for the Warriors. Thompson, the shotgun. Behrens to his left. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Thompson. And fakes the handoff under pressure. Thompson spins out of multiple sacks. Still alive. Fires it over the middle, and it's caught at the 40 to 35. Oh, Tyus Hanson inside the 30-yard line to the 27. And there's a flag back there. That's probably holding, but oh, wow. Max Thompson looking like Houdini right there, just getting out of 3 sacks. Honestly, kind of like the Eli Manning 2007 Super Bowl play right there. And threw it over the middle to a wide open Tyus Hanson. But Washington's walking back. Thompson looks a little gimpy there. It should be okay. So, yeah, this is definitely coming back on hold. 66, that is Alex Hafner, the sophomore offensive lineman. And so, just watched, Thompson, Max Thompson, I should say. Both these quarterbacks' names are Thompson. Should probably differentiate that. We'll get in the shotgun. Behrens to his left, or right. Second and 22. And Thompson drops back, fires left, and overthrows Carson Strum. Coverage there by Dewan Nashim. And it'll be 3rd and 22. So 3rd and 22 for Washington now. 1:06 to play in the first. Max Thompson, the shotgun. Gets a snap. Under pressure, rolls right, fires complete, and getting back to the original line of scrimmage is, and just crossing midfield is Ty's Hanson. And Hanson will get it back to the 50. That's actually gain a 16, but it'll still be short. 4th and 6 from the 50. Looks like we'll bring out the punting unit. Or Washington will bring out the punt. Or no. Are they bringing out the punting unit? They're looking at the sideline. There's 14 seconds left. If someone needs to come on the field, they should come on right now. That's Luke Behrens, the punter. And Washington's going to have to burn a timeout here. So, 4th and 6 by Washington. And I'm not sure if I think they were trying to punt because Behrens, I didn't see Thompson out there. And you hate to burn a timeout on something as simple as a punt because if you're trying to fake it, the element of surprise is essentially gone because of that. And so now you've burned a timeout. You're just going to have to punt it away, and hopefully you're not trying to drive down at the end of the half because that timeout could cost you. So Washington comes back out to punt. Behrens will stand. Ball is at about just short of midfield, essentially midfield. Behrens will stand back at his 35. And that's a low snap, and there's a flag. And honestly, Washington should be glad for the flag because that low snap, that's probably being blocked or shanked or something. That's not what you want to punt. That's not what you want your punting snap to be.
Play whistle. 5-yard penalty.
So after the timeout, they get a delay of game. It's all happening on a punt. Yeah. So special teams not looking great here. All right, so at the 45 now. Low snap again, and Behrens going to have to run around. Oh, man, this is, wow. Behrens somehow punts that, and it's fielded at midfield. Give it to Luke Behrens. He kind of low snap, had to run around. I thought this was going to be a loss of like 20 yards, and he just got it off his right foot. I guess, yeah, that's the pros of having a running back be a punter. Wow. So the punt officially goes for 5 yards, and Lincoln has a 2-yard return. So yeah. So all that for a 3-yard punt. That's now which one is Washington. So 11 seconds left. Lincoln will get one play here. Thompson, the shotgun. And play action fake. Thompson throws over the middle, incomplete. So we will have one more play in the first. Now Thompson gets held up by his offensive lineman. So 2nd and 10 for the Patriots here. Thompson, the gun. Handoff. Or play action fake again. Thompson drops back to pass. Fires deep. Looking left sideline. That's incomplete. In and out. Or not really in and out, but out of the hands of Luke Smith. So in the first quarter here of the President's Bowl, it's 7-7 Washington Lincoln. We'll be right back.
With our score tied, Washington Warriors 7, Lincoln Patriots 7.
So, start of the second quarter here, 7-7 Washington Lincoln. Lincoln with a 3rd and 10 from the Washington 48. Thompson the shotgun. Luke Smith in the backfield along with Isiah Robinson. One receiver on each side. Thompson drops back to pass. Throws over the middle, and Hunter Merkley attempted a one-handed catch there. He was wide open, but that wasn't going to happen. And 4th and 10. So Washington, who through a fiasco of timeouts and delay of games and a low snap, had a punt that went 3 yards, and Lincoln gains exactly 0 yards from scrimmage. They essentially given a gift by Washington and cannot make anything happen from that. That's unfortunate if you're the Patriots offense there. And they'll have Thompson punt now. And nice. Oh, that's kind of he doesn't really have hang on it, but it goes pretty far. It'll drop to about the 12-yard line of Washington. 35-yard punt there by Thompson. So from the 13, Max Thompson in the Warriors offense. Along with running back Luke Behrens. We'll start. Thompson on the shotgun, Behrens to his left. 2 receivers on each side of him. Thompson, a little high snap, hands off to Behrens up the middle. Luke Behrens. Stuffed. Maybe a gain of 1. See where they spotted. Or did he lose a yard? Actually, he probably lost a yard there. Yeah, loss of 1. The problem with the Warrior offense with the running game is every play's in the shotgun, and a lot of these runs aren't going for any. It's hard for them to get back to the line of scrimmage. So, yeah, like I said, the Warriors right now essentially one-dimensional. We'll see if that can change as the game goes on. It's Thompson in the pistol now, and hands off to Behrens up the middle. Behrens cuts to the left. Behrens to about the 16-yard line. There'll be a gain of 4. And coming into the quarter, he has 8 carries for about negative 3 yards. And now Thompson drops back on 3rd and 7. Fires right side, overthrows, ties Hanson. Ball goes out of bounds, incomplete. So I should say that actually 8 rushes for negative 5 yards for Behrens so far. Not stat line you want there. And so 4th down for the Warriors now. And they will punt. It will be Luke Behrens. Hopefully they can avoid the punting fiasco that happened last time. It was a pretty clean snap. Behrens, oh, that's a beauty of a punt. That will drop at the 43 and into Isiah Robinson's hands. And he's going to get a running start. Isiah Robinson down the sideline, inside the 20, inside the 15. So a good punt by Behrens. It drops at the 43, but bounces into an already running Isiah Robinson, and he had all the momentum. And that's about a 20-yard return there, or no, probably 30-yard return there by Isiah Robinson, who is doing a lot for Lincoln tonight. And Thompson will have great field position for his offense here. 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line. Thompson the gun. Hands off up the middle to Robinson, or K, excuse me. Leo K back in the game here. I guess, yeah, Robinson probably needs a breather after that one. And K gets out to about the 8-yard line, so it's a gain of 6. 2nd and 4. And 2nd and 4 from the 8-yard line. Thompson the gun. K behind him. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Thompson throws left, complete to Luke Smith. Gets a 5-yard line, is tackled there, so gain of 3. I'll set up a 3rd and short. Washington offense all huddled around right now. They have not looked that great outside of the 152-yard touchdown pass to Josh Piper, which was essentially because he burned the Lincoln defenders. So, yeah, one play essentially is all they're good for here. Now, Robinson gets a handoff, tries to cut to the right side, jumps up and gets tackled at the 8-yard line. That's a loss of 3 yards. I'll set up 4th and 4. Yep, 4th and 4, so inside the 10. Do you go for it here? Do you send out the field goal unit? Looks like we'll get the field goal unit. Yes. So Iaker from 20, or that's not Iaker. That is 22, I believe, Sam Siegel. 25-yard field goal attempt, snap, spot kick on the way. That is good. Sam Siegel. This kick is good. And it's 10-7 Patriots with 8:36 to play in the 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. You're watching the President's Bowl on YouTube Live and K-Learn.
Powerful and playful, delicate and precise, bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family.
Welcome back to the President's
To
Game
provide
2 of the
options
President's Bowl
beyond the
doubleheader.
expected.
It's 10-7
Help you
Lincoln
leave
over
pain in
Washington.
the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine
seems
at
like that
Sanford
student section's
Health.
gotten even bigger
Health
since we started
lives.
this game. They're really hyped up, and as a fan, as a sports announcer, you want these. You want these close games. You're kind of sick of the blowout games. And that was a lot of the Washington Warriors games these past few years. And now that ball is kicked off and gets returned at the 20 by and taken down at the 22 is number 22, Michael Johnson, a running back. Yeah, the last few years, like I said, this has been a pretty lopsided rivalry in terms of being on the gridiron. But this year, pretty evenly matched teams, so a win-win for everyone. Lincoln up, like I said, 10-7 here. 8:29 to play in the 2nd quarter. Washington back with the ball here. 1st and 10 from their own 23-yard line. Thompson the shotgun, Behrens to the right. Thompson drops back to pass, fires over the middle. That's incomplete. He's looking for Josh Piper, the man on the end of the 52-yard touchdown pass back in the 1st quarter. And it'll be 2nd and 10 from the 23. So 2nd and 10 from the 23-yard line. Thompson in the shotgun. Behrens to his left. 2 receivers on each side. Thompson hands off to Behrens. Or did he? He lost it, actually. He fooled me. It's a quarterback keeper up the middle, and Thompson lost it. Lincoln thinks they have it. No signal yet. And they are pretty sure they have it, and they do. So Max Thompson fumbles the ball. Lincoln's going to get it at the Washington 21-yard line. So, first and 10 from the Word 20 for this Lincoln offense that can make this a 2-possession game here with a touchdown. So back out comes Tommy Thompson. His running back this time will be Isiah Robinson. They've kind of altered between Robinson and Kay. Thompson the pistol. Robinson behind him. Receiver motions. Handoff up the middle of Robinson to the 20. Gets inside to about the 19-yard line where he is forcibly tackled by Gabe Frericks. Be a short gain there. And it'll be a gain of 1. 2nd and 9. Thompson the shotgun. Luke Smith motions again from right to left. Hands off up the middle. Robinson cuts left to the 15. Robinson tackled out at about the 12-yard line by Freddie Frederick. And that'll be a solid gain. Not enough for a first down, but it sets up a 3rd and short. Third and 1 from the 11-yard line. I'd expect a run, probably a pitch to the right or left or something like that. Thompson under center. Handoff up the middle to Robinson. He gets a first down easy, and he might have lost the ball. I think he lost the ball. They're not. Nah, he kept it. They're okay with the carry there. So 1st and 8, or 1st and goal from the 8-yard line. Thompson under center. Hand off to the left side. It's Leo K. K fights. I believe that's K. Yep, Leo K. He gets to the 3-yard line. So about a gain of 5. So that's up 2nd and goal. So Thompson running some under center plays recently. It's good. Kind of diverse offense here with the Patriots. 6:28 to play in the second quarter here. Patriots up 10-7. Now 3rd and goal from the 3-yard line, or 2nd and goal. Thompson hands off to Kay up the middle. He plunges into the end zone. Touchdown, Lincoln. Isiah Robinson, excuse me. Robinson's 20 and Kay's number 23, so if I get them mixed up, numbers are very similar. That's my bad. And Lincoln trying to make this a 10-point game here. Eicher on for the extra point. Snap, spot, kick is blocked. And apparently you can return it, but that's not fun, but kick is blocked. The snap was a little high there, I will say. And Washington just had a nice rush off the edge. So far, Lincoln out to a nice start, up 16-7. Offense looked good, defenses looked good. And Washington, outside, like I said, of the 50-yard touchdown pass, offense has looked pretty one-dimensional. Behrens not having a great night, neither Thompson running, so the running game's not been effective so far, essentially through the air, and Thompson has been under pressure quite a bit. Washington does have a pretty good group of hefty guys on line, multiple ones in the 290s, so yeah, Lincoln's just kind of being able to beat around those guys, and that's how and that brings us to where we are now. A 5-play scoring drive. After this all set up, of course, by the Max Thompson fumble on the quarterback keeper, and Lincoln kicks off now. Eicher. That ball will drop at the 20, go back. Be returned by Freddie Frederick at the 12. Frederick gets tripped up at the 20-yard line by Sam Siegel, and that's where Thompson will start. Max Thompson, I should say. Max Thompson, the quarterback for Washington. Tommy Thompson, the quarterback for Lincoln. So, of course, same last names should differentiate between the two. So, 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Thompson, the shotgun. Behrens to his right. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Lincoln possibly setting a blitz here. Thompson rolls out under pressure, and he is thrown down at the 10-yard line by number 50, Isaac Sarbacker, the senior defensive lineman. And that will be actually, they'll mark him down to 12, so a loss of 8 yards, 2nd and 18. And Thompson, the shotgun. Behrens to his right. Thompson gets a snap, drops back. Under pressure, he's kind of going to run up the middle. Oh, he's trying to evade tacklers, rolls to the right. He's doing a great job of this, and now he gets thrown down at the 12-yard line. He had a play like this earlier in the first quarter that he somehow managed to get out. I compared it to Eli Manning's Super Bowl heroics against the Patriots and threw it deep, but that play was waved off due to a holding call, which is bound to happen on plays where your quarterback's running around the backfield for 10 seconds. So 3rd and 18 from the 12-yard line. Thompson, the gun. Behrens to his left. 2 receivers on each side of him. Maybe a 4 verts play here or something. If they choose to even take a shot, they might just play it safe and hand it off to Behrens. And Thompson drops back to throw. Fires right side. Caught by Hanson at the 18. Spins around and gets to about the 21-yard line. So that's a gain of 9. Set up 4th and long. So all in all, the Warriors have a net gain of 1 yard on that drive. And this offense continues. It's really the offensive line is just a problem. On passing plays, Thompson essentially spends most of it running around. Can't even really focus on where his receivers are. He just has to focus on staying alive in the backfield. And that's another high snap. And Behrens drops the punt. He's going to run around. Can he do this again? He will. He's going to punt it. That drops to the 50, runs out bounds 49-yard line. You know, give Luke Behrens credit. He's a running back punter, and he's really let that be known multiple times with bad snaps, or he drops the ball like he did there. He can run around and still get a punt off. So he gets embraced by the coaches on the sideline. That's, you know, it's you never want to punt, but yeah, you got to give Behrens credit on these punts he's had. So Lincoln gets the ball. 1st and 10 with 4:20 to play in the second quarter from their own 49-yard line. So pretty good position for the Patriots here. Ball essentially at midfield. Thompson starts in the shotgun. Thompson. I thought it was a screenplay for a second. He's going to throw deep. He's looking deep for Luke Smith. That ball is tipped up in the air and incomplete. There are 2 Warriors on him and 2 more Warriors diving to try and get the pick. They failed to do that. I thought they were going to do a quick kind of screen pass to Hunter Merkley, but there is a flag at midfield. That could be holding or possibly. Yeah, we'll see what it is. It's in the position of holding or something with the lineman. Our referee, Brian Wetham. And Washington coach is sort of upset here, but the ball's being moved back. And the ball's being moved by Lincoln, standing pretty far back. Like they think it's going to be moved back. Washington coaches are pretty animated here. So offensive pass interference, I thought it might be some sort of pass interference at the line, but offensive pass interference, so that makes it, it's a 1st and long from the 34-yard line. Thompson, the gun. Gets to have hands off to Isiah Robbins or Leo K. K cuts up the middle, gets to about the 36-yard line. So a gain of about 2. I'll bring up 2nd and okay, so it was 1st and 20. So 2nd and 17, I believe. Yes. The scoreboard gets it there. 2nd and 17 for the Patriots. Thompson, the gun. Thompson drops back to pass, steps up, fires over the middle, and that's caught, I believe, by Ty Schaefer. And that will be about about back up to the line of scrimmage. So now it'll be 3rd and 10 from the 49-yard line. So Lincoln gets back to the line of scrimmage after the offensive pass interference. 3:15 to play in the half. Thompson, little screen pass out to Isiah Robinson, who breaks the tackle. He's got first down and more and gets up to the 35-yard line. Isiah Robinson. 2 times he's came out of the backfield undetected. Once on a 4th down and once on a 3rd and long, and both times he moves those chains. So Washington's really got to keen out on these guys. It's Thompson shotgun now, and off up the middle, and that's Leo K, I believe, and cutting around into the 20-yard line. Yeah, it's Leo K. So that's a good gain of about 14 yards. So first down for Lincoln. They are driving here. They're at the 21-yard line. We're going to get a timeout with 2:50 to play. So Washington will burn their 2nd timeout of the half here. And yeah, well, Tommy Thompson and Lincoln's offense, they've really, at first it looked like Leo K, who just wasn't the answer at running back, but now him and Isiah Robinson have both played pretty good. Robinson, of course, with some great catches out of the backfield, and K with some good runs here up the middle. Thompson has time to throw. Tommy Thompson has time to throw. Max Thompson for Washington does not. And that's going to be the story of this game. If this continues after halftime, Washington's got to bolster has to improve their pass blocking here. I mean, and the run blocking too. Behrens has been shut down. I believe he might have negative yardage still. Meanwhile, Lincoln has great running, great passing. That's because of the offensive line. This game is won in the trenches. 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line. Thompson. Quick out to Hunter Merkley. Merkley will get inside the 15-yard line. And that will set up a 2nd and short. 2nd and 2 from the 13-yard line. So 2nd and 2 from the 13. Thompson the pistol. Hands off to Robinson up the middle. Robinson inside the 10. Robinson spinning around inside the 5-yard line and tackled at the 4. 1st and goal for Lincoln. And Lincoln on the verge of making this one, well, a 23-7 game here. Washington now does get the ball to start the 2nd half and will get the ball after this. So if they play their cards right, they could have 2. And that's going to be a touchdown for Lincoln. So like I predicted, it will go up to 22-7. So Isiah Robinson goes in the end zone for a touchdown there. And Lincoln is up 22-7. So I'll sign out Eicher for the extra point. A little wind here. Snap, spot, kick on the way from Eicher. Oh, that's good. Looked like it might have been a little blocked, but I don't think it was. So 23-7, Lincoln over Washington. To do 2:29 to play in the half. We'll be right back. You're watching President's Bowl on YouTube Live and K-Learn.
Ended with the 3-yard touchdown run by Isiah Robinson. Point after by Xavier Sullivan was good. 2.5 minutes remaining in the half. Washington Warriors 7, Lincoln Patriots 23.
So here to kick off. So the kicker for Lincoln is actually number 89, Xavier Sullivan. Looks very similar to number 88, Mitchell Iyer. So my bad. All these extra points and kickoffs have been courtesy of Xavier Sullivan. And Sullivan kicks this one a little short. It's returned at the 25-yard line. And getting up to the 30-yard line for Washington is number 88. Thomas Peterson on the return for Washington. Stopped by Jack Hughes. So with 2:24 to play in the half, Lincoln is up 23-7. And Max Thompson and the Warriors trying to get a score before half and then come out and score after the half, which would really give them some momentum here. Thompson throws over the middle and looking for Josh Piper, and that falls just a little bit short of Piper. It'll be set up 2nd and 10. This is definitely the higher attended President's Bowl game of the day. As I said, due in part to probably more Lincoln alumni and such than O'Gorman, but still, great night for football as Thompson under pressure again, and he gets wrapped up, holds on to the ball. Good for him. And that is Mitchell Iyer. He's getting the tackles there. So that'll bring up 3rd. And like I said, Thompson, he's got some great legs on him. Washington's going to burn a timeout here, I believe. Yep. Oh, Lincoln burns a timeout. That's their first timeout. So like I said, Max Thompson does not have time. Washington is not going to have a chance to come back in this game if they can't give Thompson time to pass. And that's clear to everyone. So obviously, see if the coaches, Chad Statham, the 3-time champion, can adjust that at half. And if you're Jared Fredenberg for Lincoln, essentially it's not been perfect, but you still have 23 points, and you just keep doing what you're doing. On offense, you have a good running and passing game. Defense so far has just been relentless. Keep doing what you're doing. You're going to come out of here 2-1 and send your rivals down to 1-2, and that's exactly what you want to do on the President's Bowl. What better of a night to do it than one of the biggest regular season games of the year. So 3rd and 12 for Washington. Max Thompson, the shotgun. Behrens to his left. Trips left. And I believe that's Tyus Hanson isolated on the right side. Thompson gets the low snap. Drops back under pressure. Steps up. Fires over the middle. Caught by Tyus Hanson at the 40. Across midfield. And he's got the first down, but there is a flag. So, as it stands, that's a first down across midfield for the Warriors, but we'll see what the flag is. So that means that couldn't have been Hanson isolated on the right. That's my bad. Ooh, that's... So, the first down stands, but a legal block in the back will send the ball back, but keep the downage. Okay. The ball will be spotted around the 45, so about a loss of, or no, that'll be actually way back at the 40. So a loss of about 12 yards from what he could have got. So 1:58 to play in the half here. So now if you're watching with one timeout, you essentially got to start watching the clock running, no-huddle offenses and such. Thompson the gun, Behrens to his right. Thompson drops back to pass, has a little time, fires to the right, caught by Tyus Hanson. He steps out of bounds at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 6 yards. So Tyus Hanson, the backup quarterback for Washington last year, and starting and receiver last year, many thought he might be the quarterback, but Thompson, the freshman last year, played sparingly and was groomed into the quarterback position. 2nd and 4 from the 46-yard line. Thompson, the shotgun, Behrens to his left, trips left. Thompson drops back, under pressure, rolls left, Fires. There's a flag on the play. That was a very nice pass by Thompson. Rolled and was able to lead his receiver. But we're going to get a flag that looks to be in the prime position of where holding would be. And that may negate another great Max Thompson running throw. Yep, that's holding on Brandon Dickens, the senior offensive lineman. So 2 great plays by Thompson that had the pocket collapse around him and had him roll out and throw. 2 great catches have been negated because of holding. So that's, like I said, biggest problem right now for Washington is the offensive line. Got to fix that at the half if you want to have a chance to get back in this game in the second half. The flag is thrown from one ref to another. I should say dropped by the other ref, had to pick it up. So, second 17 from their own 33, Thompson. Under pressure again, rolls left, fires, complete to the 42-yard line. That is Carson Strom. And that'll be a gain of about 10. It's a gain of 9. So Warriors have 3rd and 8 from the 42. So the line of scrimmage is 42. The first down line's the 50. The original yardage where Tyus Hanson had that ball was the 45, but that, like I said, was negated on a block in the back. Screen pass out to Luke Behrens. He trips and falls at the 45-yard line. That will be well short of the first down. With 1:17, and that's going to stop the clock. The Patriots are going to use their second timeout, and they want the ball back, and they want to score before a half. Why not? I believe that's a Patriot timeout. I can't imagine why Washington would want to take a timeout, and it is. So, as I said, offensive line problem for the Warriors here. Thompson not having time to throw, and when he can get out of the pocket and use his legs, his throws are being negated by holding calls. So it'd be interesting to see Thompson. He looks pretty fast. It'd be interesting to see these next 3 years he has if he becomes a good dual threat quarterback here. Jaden Johansson of the Washington, who led them for the past 3 years, was pretty much a pocket quarterback at first, but ended up being quite the runner, especially last year. So it'll be interesting to see if Max Thompson takes the same route as his predecessor. Johansson, of course, now at North Dakota State University, after leading the Warriors to 2 titles and 3 dome trips. 4th and 5, they're going to go for it here. Thompson the shotgun, Behrens to his right, 2 receivers on each side. Why not? Yeah, it's before half. Or are they trying to get Lincoln to jump offside? Thompson looks over at the coaches. There's 13 seconds on the play clock. Thompson, I think he's trying to draw him off. Yep. Looks over back at the coaches. 3, 2, 1. It's a timeout. Yep. So Lincoln doesn't take the bait there on the hard count by Max Thompson. And then the Warriors will use their final timeout of the half, send out the punting unit, which has honestly, outside of the touchdown pass, provided the most entertainment with Luke Behrens during multiple running punts. And Lincoln will get the ball back with over a minute here and see if Tommy Thompson can get another score here with the Warriors getting the ball to start the second half. If you're a Lincoln fan, you're loving this. This is, like I said, quite different than from the past few years. So Behrens back standing at his own 30. And he gets a punt, and that's a clean punt. He returned at about the 24-yard line by Hunter Merkley. Merkley across the 35 to the 40. Across midfield, Hunter Merkley gets to about the 46-yard line. So Behrens with a good punt there, but essentially the whole punt is negated, and Lincoln's going to have the ball pretty much from maybe 1 yard more than that line of scrimmage, or about 3. So essentially, 28-yard return just moved the ball 3 yards. So Lincoln will have it, 1st and 10 from the Washington 48, 1:05 to play in the half with 1 timeout. Thompson, the shotgun, gets a snap. Thompson throws right, complete to Luke Smith or Dylan Hanson. And Hanson steps out of bounds and gets a short gain of 3 yards. And set up 2nd and 7 with 61 seconds to play in the half. Thompson, the shotgun, 2 receivers on each side of him. Running back in the backfield. Thompson drops back, throws over the middle, caught by Merkley. Hunter Merkley makes a man miss, crosses the. I thought he was going to cross the 40, but he tried to juke a guy, and he gets to the 41-yard line. So 45 seconds. Lincoln's got to run a no huddle here. I think they're just trying to maybe get in field goal range. Thompson, the gun here, under 40 seconds to play. 3rd and 3 from the 41. Thompson drops back to throw. Plenty of time. Rolls right. Fires complete to Luke Smith, and he'll get to the 32-yard line. And this is where you use your timeout if you're Lincoln. Or actually, no. Ball stops on 1st down. It's got to move the chains. 29 seconds here. Thompson trying to get everyone set before the play clock starts. And here is his 25 seconds. Thompson drops back to throw. Rolls right. Rolls right again. Fires to sideline, knocked away, broken up by the Warriors. That I believe might have been Eric Levitt, who broke up that pass. Oh, never mind. That's Ben Peterson. So 2nd and 10 for Lincoln from the 31-yard line. 48-yard kick from here. That's not going to happen. So Lincoln's got to get in some better position. Inside the 20 at least. Thompson drops back to throw. Under pressure. Steps up. Fires deep. Looking end zone. Luke Smith. Incomplete. And he was covered there by 2 Warriors, including Freddie Frederick, but that pass was overthrown. A Washington marching band preparing to entertain us for halftime as they begin to march on the track surrounding the football field. 3rd and 10 with 9 seconds left from the 31. Well, you have 1 timeout, so you could try and throw it in the middle, get in field goal range. Or you could take a shot to the end zone. Honestly, 2 shots to the end zone, why not? You have time, I think. And Lincoln's going to burn that last time out. Are they going to burn it? Oh, delay a game. Looks like they should have burned that last time out because that's going to back the ball up to the 36-yard line. So they still have a timeout if they want to go to field goal, get a quick pass in the middle. I don't know how great of a leg Xavier Sullivan has. It's not a knock on him. That's a knock. I just haven't seen him kick. But we'll see what Lincoln does here. Thompson, the shotgun, trips right. Now one of those receivers motions to the left, so 2 receivers on each side. Thompson drops back to throw. Under pressure, rolls left. Under pressure, flags flying everywhere. Thompson is going to get sacked at the 45. Clock expires. It shows it's halftime, but we'll see what the flag, because the half cannot end on a penalty. Holding on the offense, that's going to be declined, and that's going to be halftime. So, halftime here at the 2nd game of the President's Bowl. Lincoln beating Washington 23-7. And we'll be right back after this halftime performance by the Washington Marching Band. 23-7, you're watching high school football on YouTube Live and K-Learn.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you would please direct your attention to midfield. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Lincoln High School competition dance team performing one of their 2019 routines. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lincoln High School dance team. gentlemen, the Patriot dance team. Now, please welcome the Washington High School competition dance team. Tonight they'll be performing their 2019 hip-hop competition routine. Ladies and gentlemen, the High Stepper competition dance team. Competition dance team. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field the Washington Warrior Marching Band, performing the debut of their 2019 program, Rivers and Roads. The Warriors will perform music written and arranged by Jamie Wind Whitmarsh and senior pianist Alexis Fenhouse. Their music includes Benik Smirtna's the Maldu, and the traditional folk song Shenandoah. They will also perform the song Rivers and Roads by the band The Head and the Heart. Soloists include Emily Weisenberg on English horn, Brianna Huff, Kayleigh Holliday, and Lauren Visser in the color guard, Andrew Ellis and Jacob Hine in the drum line, Jimmy Bowie on baritone saxophone, and Emmanuel Michael on guitar. Drum majors Emmanuel Michael, Adam Clancy, and Cassandra Fox. Is your band ready? Warrior Marching Band, you may take the field in exhibition performance of your 2019 show, Rivers and Roads. and gentlemen, the Warrior Marching Band. Warrior Marching Band will be competing this season in Waseca, Minnesota, Laverne, Minnesota, Youth and Music at the U.S. Bank Stadium, and Quad State in the Vermilion Dakota Dome, as well as an exhibition performance here at the Festival of Bands in Sioux Falls. Staff members for the Warriors include, for the color guard, Brittany Telke, for percussion, Austin Herbel, and the sound technician is Simon Keller. Warrior Marching Band is under the direction of Kylie Coyne and Ben Harder. Ladies and gentlemen, the Warrior Marching Band. Please welcome back the Lincoln Patriots and the Washington Warriors. As a reminder, no outside food or drink is allowed at Howard Field. Spectators must remain behind the fence at all times. After the game, students are the only spectators allowed and participate in any fan tunnels. All adult spectators must exit underneath the grandstand. Students should stay off of the field at all times. Gambling or the use of intoxicating beverages is not permitted in the stadium or on the premises. Howard Field is smoke-free. You are asked to refrain from smoking while in attendance here. If you have any lost and found articles, they can be claimed or turned in at the field house or ticket booths. No tickets to pass out of the stadium and return will be issued. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for attending here at Howard Wood Field. Please remember, stay off the field after the game. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, here are the winners of the President's Bowl raffles. Prizes may be picked up at ticket booth A after the game. If you are a winner, the Sports Lovers package is won by Amanda Walters. The Diamond Room package by Pat Waltman. Select Painting package by Melissa Cheddar. The Roosevelt Spirit Wear package by Karen.
Welcome back to the start of the second half of the second game of the President's Bowl. Lincoln leads Washington 23-7. And your halftime stats for Washington: Max Thompson is 7-12 for 121 yards and 1 touchdown, and 4 rushes for -4 yards with a fumble. Luke Behrens has 8 carries for -6 yards. And Tyus Hanson has 4 catches for 57 yards, and Josh Piper 1 for 52. That was a 52-yard touchdown pass. Meanwhile, for Lincoln, Tommy Thompson is 11 of 20 for 88 yards. And rushing wise, Leo Kayes 13 carries for 60 yards. Isaiah Robinson 9 carries for 60 yards. Reception wise, Luke Smith has 3 catches for 19 yards. And Isaiah Robinson has 2 catches for 32 yards. So the story has essentially been Washington High School's offensive line really struggling here, not giving Max Thompson time, and the times when Thompson can get out of it and throw some nice passes, two have been called back on holding. Lincoln will kick off to start the second half. Pretty great crowd here. I'd say Howard Wood Field is about 60-70% full on both sides. Great student sections. It's one of the biggest ones I've seen from Lincoln in quite a while. A lot of hype around their football team this year. And the kick by Xavier Smith is fielded at the 20-yard line, to the 25, to the 30, and being stopped at the 30-yard line is Joseph Utek. So Washington will get the ball to start the second half, see if they've fixed the offensive line problems, or at least gotten them a little manageable here. It's a great night for football. There's a full moon in the southeast end zone. It's a very nice sight. Early season football, so not too hot, not too cold. Thompson the shotgun, Behrens to his left. Play action fake, Thompson throws over complete. And breaking quite a bit of tackles, is number 9, Josh Piper, and he gets up to about the 45-yard line. 15-yard catch and run by Josh Piper. And so, 1st and 10 from 45, Thompson the shotgun, Max Thompson. Behrens to his right. Thompson, quick throw again, out to Josh Piper, catches 44, completes, and breaks many tackles and runs to the Lincoln 45-yard line. That's about a gain of 10 yards, I'd say. And that's good enough for another Washington first down. See what they spotted. Yep, they're going to spot. So, yeah, scoreboard won't change at all. Still 1st and 10, still on the 45-yard line. So maybe the solution here is quick passes from Thompson. And Thompson hands off Behrens up the middle. This is Behrens' best carry of the night. He will get to the about the 38, 37-yard line. And that's a good gain from Behrens and might put him over into the positive threshold mark. Gets to the 39-yard line. Not quite. That's a gain of 6. So a quick hand off to Behrens, and then the pump by Max Thompson to try and fool the defense. Now Thompson the shotgun. Behrens to his right. Thompson under pressure, drops back, rolls right, looking, firing, incomplete. His intended target was Cole Holstein. And the Washington student section doing the "We Are Fired Up" chant below me, so if you had trouble hearing that play, that's because of the loud, self-proclaimed best student section in the state, for sure one of them being the Washington student section. So 3rd and 4 for the Warriors. Thompson the shotgun, Behrens to his right. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Thompson, quick throw to Josh Piper. Piper gets the first down and he gets to the 30-yard line. So these are essentially wide receiver screens they're using this second half, and they seem to be working great. This is the best Washington's looked all night outside of the one drive that was a 52-yard touchdown pass. And so whistles are blowing here, and I think we have an injury. Yeah, we do. Number 4, Andrew Blazvik is down for Lincoln, the defensive back. And so the Lincoln players kind of stay around, and he's going to be up real quick, walk off under his own power. Some probably minor little cramp. He is walking at a fast pace. Now jogging. We'll see him next. We'll see him play after next, for sure. as he walks over, or threw his helmet down. Okay. Well, I'm not sure what that. Yeah, I'm not sure. Was that? Okay, whatever's going on the sideline doesn't matter. We have a 3rd and 1 for Washington. And Thompson, under pressure, he's sacked. Yep, and that's the Washington offensive line woes continue. It's Mitch Eicher for Lincoln grabbing the sack. And that's going to be a sack by Eicher. And that's going to bring up 4th down and 11, a loss of 10. On 4th and 10, they're going to go for a 4th and 11. Thompson, quick throw, caught by Piper. Piper is, or Luke Behrens, and he will, did he get the first? No. Oh, he did. So the Warriors go for it on 4th and 11. And are they going to get it? Oh, it was 3rd. I'm sorry, we're having some scoreboard problems here, so it's 3rd down here for the Warriors. Thompson under pressure again. Eicher was grabbing his jersey, and Eicher wants an intentional grounding call, and they're not going to throw that. So now it will be 4th down. Ball gets thrown back in play. That was not intentional grounding, says referee Brian Witham, because there was a receiver in the area, and there was. So it's 4th and 9 for the Warriors from the 29-yard line. So 20-yard line's the first down marker. Thompson, the shotgun, drops back. Thompson throws over the middle, intercepted. That's intercepted by Sam Siegel, and he's got it at the 40, or to the 43-yard line. Sam Siegel picks off Thompson. Had, not enough time to throw there, really. And that pass gets picked. So first pick of the night by either team. It's Sam Siegel for Lincoln. And so it'll be 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. First and 10 from the 42. Thompson, the shotgun. Robinson behind him. Trips right, 1 left. Thompson hands off the middle. Robinson gets stuffed at the 41. Loss of a yard, it appears. So 2nd and 11 from the 41 now. For Thompson, who stands in the shotgun, trips left, 1 right. So essentially flip the formation. That's what they're doing here. Hand off up the middle. Robinson gets a hold of the middle to the 45. Drags some Warriors to the 48-yard line. That'll be a solid gain to bring up 3rd and short. So 3rd and 3 from the 49. And Thompson under center. 3 men in the backfield. Thompson, and hands off to his running back. That's Isiah Robinson. Robinson cuts to the left, gets a 1st down, and steps out of bounds at the 40-yard line. That's a Lincoln Patriot 1st down. But there's a flag directly on midfield. And that is probably holding. Still 3rd and 15 for the Patriots is what I'm hearing. Thompson the shotgun. Robinson in the backfield. 2 receivers on each side of him. 3rd and 15. Thompson, low snap, drops back to throw. Has a little time, steps up in the pocket. He's going to run. He's going to take off. Cuts to left across midfield. Tommy Thompson has the first down, I believe. And he does move those chains. It's a first down for the Patriots. So 1st and 10 for the Patriots from the Washington 43-yard line. Thompson the shotgun. Thompson, quick throw left, complete to his receiver, Logan Needles. Needles makes a man miss and gets to the 35-yard line, so a gain of about 8. So Thompson the shotgun, trips right. Now Robinson motions out, and it's going to be a quick screen to Robinson. Robinson, they've done this before, and once again it works. And Robinson inside the 30 to the 25-yard line, so about an 11-yard gain 3 times. Robinson has caught passes straight out of the backfield, once on a 4th down, once on a 3rd down, and now on a, no pressure 1st down here, and all 3 times he's converted. Washington has not been able to stop Robinson catching passes out of the backfield. So 1st and 10 for Lincoln from the Washington 25. Thompson, the shotgun, trips left. And handoff up the middle to Robinson, or K, excuse me. K will go to about the 18-yard line. So solid gain there, bringing it up 2nd and medium, 2nd and short. And 2nd and 3 now. Thompson hands off up the middle, and cutting in and coming inside the 10-yard line looks to be Leo K. This running back by committee has worked well for Lincoln. Washington has not ran anyone else besides Luke Behrens, and I'm not really saying it's Behrens' fault, but his offensive line play has just not been the best. Thompson hand off up the middle. It's K again, Leo K, about the 4-yard line. Or Isiah Robinson, excuse me. Like I said, very similar numbers. So this will make it a 2nd and goal from the 5-yard line. Thompson looking to make this 30-7, and receiver motions. Thompson, flash and fake, fires left. Logan Needles, touchdown Lincoln. It's Thompson to Logan Needles, and that's Tommy Thompson's first touchdown of the night, I believe. And wow, Lincoln takes a 29-7 lead here against Washington. And now for the extra point is Xavier Smith. Snap, spot, Smith's kick is up, and it is good. 30-7 Lincoln over Washington. 5:51 to play in the 3rd quarter of the President's Bowl. You're watching high school football on YouTube Live and K-Learn.
Scoring drive by the Patriots, 10 plays, covering 58 yards, took 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Ended with the Logan Needles touchdown.
Well, welcome back. 30-7, Lincoln over Washington. The last time Lincoln beat Washington football was 2015.
Unrivaled agility and SDN's managed cybersecurity services help Hank connect and serve all of his office locations with ease. Up your IT game with SDN's reliable broadband network.
So it was a close
Enjoy
loss
the
for Washington.
uptime. Unrivaled agility and SDN's managed cybersecurity services help Hank connect and serve all of his office locations with ease. Up your IT game with SDN's reliable broadband.
Last year against Roosevelt, that's what started their 34-game winning streak. That kickoff there fielded by Michael Robinson for a small gain, and Max Thompson and the Warriors will come back out here. The last drive ended in an interception on 4th down. And this game is not over yet, but it'll be a question to see how long the Warriors keep in their starters here if the game continues like this is. They have switched running backs. It's Michael Johnson now, and he'll get the carry. He'll go to the left side. Michael Johnson around the 25-yard line, and he gets pushed out of bounds around the 30, so not a huge gain there for the new running back. Not sure Washington's backup is. It was Tyus Hanson last year. He might come. He could play backup quarterback, or it could be Noah Robertson, the sophomore. But we're not sure yet. It's still Max Thompson. Washington still believes they're in this game, and they very well are. Thompson drops back, fires over the middle, incomplete. His intended target was Tyus Hanson, but that one was incomplete. So 3rd and 8 for Washington. Third and 8 for Washington here. Thompson the shotgun. Johnson to his right. Thompson drops back to throw. Little time here. Now he doesn't have time. No, and he's going to be dragged down. And sacked, or possibly might be just a short gain there, but it was number 50 Isaac Sarbacker, who's already gone to Thompson once. So yeah, it's going to go down as a tackle that Thompson was able to rush out, but he didn't see him coming, hit him from behind, and Luke Behrens will come to punt for Washington. So it was a 2-yard gain from Max Thompson. And low snap from Behrens. Oh, here we go again. And Behrens will run to the right and punt it. Not as entertaining as some of the other ones, but quite the punt there by Behrens. And Hunter Merkley is going to take that one out of bounds. So Lincoln's offense will come back on the field here with Tommy Thompson. And yeah, Thompson, and fair question enough. Too, if you're Lincoln, how long do you keep your starts? And usually, out of respect, you wait till the losing team puts their backups in before you do it with yours. But Lincoln will come out with starting offense, Tommy Thompson and those guys. 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line. Thompson, the shotgun. Luke Smith motions right to left. Gets snap, hands off. It's Leo K. He cuts across the 40 to the 44-yard line before he is taken down by number 52, Ben Peterson. But there's a flag, so we'll see. You would expect Lincoln to run a lot here. 4:16 to play in the 3rd quarter. So Lee will shift on the offense there, resulting in a 5-yard penalty. So 1st and 15. Thompson, hands off, up the middle to his running back. That's going to be a short gain. That was Leo K. That's a short gain, so I'll make it 2nd down at 14. 1-yard gain from K. Washington offense all huddled around here on the bench, trying to figure out how to get some points here. Hand off to K again, and he kind of stumbled. Or that was Isiah Robinson. Freddie Fredericks gets the tackle there, and Robinson goes for a gain of 10 yards. So now both quarterbacks' names are Thompson, and now essentially both of the running backs are Robinson. So we'll definitely have to differentiate here. It's 3rd and 10 for the Lincoln Patriots from their own 37. Thompson the shotgun, drops back to throw, has some time. Thompson airs it deep downfield. That one is incomplete, and yep, they're going to get Freddie Frederick on pass interference, and that was pretty obvious. And Frederick is either upset at himself or hurt, and I know he looks hurt. Yeah, nuts. Frederick is lying on the ground at about the 27-yard line, lying on his stomach. Just giving up. There's a 15-yard penalty from the spot. So Lincoln with good field position now. They'll kind of head back to their bench here. And Frederick lying on the ground here. Washington defense all huddled up here. Still on the field. And we'll see here if trying to stretch his legs out. And yeah, I'm not. He was lying very still after that. I'm not. Yeah. Not sure, obviously, the severity of this. About 4 coaches and trainers around him. 3:02 to play in the third. Lincoln up 30-7 here. And yeah, this is. Let's see here. So he's getting up. That's always good. He's got a limp, definitely. Yep, not wanting to put weight on the left foot, left leg. So as the Washington cheerleaders begin the Yell Your Year chant, the freshmen are ceremoniously booed, as they always are and always have been. Lincoln now with the ball again. Play resumes, 1st and 10, hands off. Leo K. K cuts to the right side and gain gets about the 43-yard line. So small gain there. So 2nd and 6 now for the Patriots from the Washington 43. Thompson the shotgun, trips left. K in the backfield. Hands off to K, cuts inside to the 40 to about the 37 or 36-yard line. That should be good enough for a 1st down. And it will be. They'll move the chains. And that play is a run up the middle by Isiah Robinson. And so now we have an injured Patriot. Offensive lineman was sitting on the ground. His teammates sort of helped him lay down. Looks like maybe another leg injury here. And yeah, that's going to result in the Warriors heading to the... So speaking of injuries, we've got the card coming out here for... Or I thought we did. Okay. Never mind. I got faked out by a card. So 2:08 to play here in the third. 30-7 Lincoln over Washington. Oh, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back. You're watching high school football on K-Learn and YouTube Live.
Patriots at a gain of 6. They'll have second and 4.
So that injury is taken care of. Lincoln's got the ball back, or still has the ball. 2nd 3 from the Washington 29. Thompson the shotgun. Thompson rolls out to his right. Has a wide open Luke Smith at the 25. Cuts to the 21-yard line. Is out of bounds. So that'll be a first down for Lincoln. They just keep moving the chains here, 30-7. The Lincoln-Washington rivalry. That's a pretty great one here. As Thompson is off to Robinson, or Isiah Robinson goes out of bounds at the 14-yard line. Be good enough, or just short of first down. You know, I graduated from Washington last year, and going into high school with our class, Lincoln was the superior one at sports. They won basketball, they won football. Then that sort of came Washington with their little football dynasty they had. Now it's sort of possibly coming back around. Both teams, like I said, are pretty even. Here's Thompson, hands it off to Robinson. He gets to the 10-yard line. That's a first down for Lincoln. And Lincoln fans sense it. Washington by no means is on the downfall, but it's more, like I said, unproven people now getting their shot, and another injury for a Lincoln offensive lineman. So the injury bug hit. Speak of injuries, Freddie Fredericks jogging around the sideline. That's a great sight to see. It was a little worrisome there after. So he looks to be at least okay. He can put weight on and such. So this is the third injury we've had in what feels like the last 10 minutes. That's a Lincoln lineman. He's down at the 10-yard line. Lincoln's got a 1st and 10 from the 10. And yeah, this is, like I was saying, this is not Washington's on the downturn. This is more unproven people. Can they keep up Washington's legacy that they've created over the past 4 years? Or is Lincoln or is another school ready to have their own little glory run in sports? The injured Patriot is number 58, Ethan Rogich. He's helped off the field, looking like he's walking off under his own power. And Lincoln has 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. Really essentially putting this away if they score here. Thompson in the pistol. Looks like K behind him. Trips right. Hand off to K. Up. Cuts to the left to the 10-yard line. He is met by a swarm of Warriors. And gets about a gain of 1. So, 2nd and goal from the 9. Thompson in the pistol. Trips right. K in the backfield. And Thompson throws right. Caught by Luke Smith. He gets hit at the 6, plunges forward to about the 2-yard line. And it'll be 3rd and goal from the 3. So we got to the 3. 17 seconds to play in the 3rd quarter. Is Lincoln going to try and get a playoff? Maybe. Yeah, it looks like it. Thompson in under center. 8 seconds left. Thompson still standing. No, we're not going to. Nope. Thompson will walk off the field, bring his Patriots off for the end of the 3rd quarter. It's 30-7 with the Patriots threatening to score again. We'll be right back. You're watching the President's Bowl on Kaler and YouTube Live. Welcome back to Hardwood Field. Lincoln with a 3rd and goal from the 3, leading 30-7. That is the marching band right beneath me that you're probably hearing. And handoff to Isiah Robinson up the middle. Did he get it? He's either at the 1 or he's got to. They're going to mark him short at the 1. And will Lincoln go for it? 4th and goal from the 1. Is that considered running up the score? I don't really think so. They will. Thompson under center, 4th and 1. Quarterback sneak here possibly. Yep, I called it. He gets pushed in. That's a touchdown for Lincoln. It's 36-7. So I would be very surprised to see starters come back in for both teams at this point. It's about to be a 30-point game, especially after the recent string of injuries, especially the scary one with Freddie Frederick, who is now standing up on the sideline, so hopefully just a little, nothing too serious. Xavier Smith come on for the extra point. Number 89, not number 88, Midge Eicher, who I mistakenly gave credit to extra points. And kickoffs early on in this game. And there's another injury. Yeah, you definitely don't want to put your starters in at this point. It's a Patriot down in the end zone. I really can't tell who that is. It's from the angle. He's being helped up. Looks like a lineman from this build. Looks like 75. That would be Alex Oppold. Yep. So Oppold being helped off. So let's see who comes out for the Warrior offense here. But first, the extra point by Xavier Smith. A little bit of wind here. Snap spot, kick on the way. It is up and it is good. 37-7 is a 30-point game here. So Washington has been, just a little note here, has been frankly blown out in the last 2 President's Bowls. Not a great, last year they lost to Roosevelt 29-0, snapping their historic 34-game win streak. And this year, they are now losing Lincoln 37-7. Now, as big of a deflation as last year was for Washington students and fans, they still went on to make an appearance in the Dome, losing a very close game to Brandon Valley. So this is not at all an indication that the season is over or anything, just that it's early in the season. You obviously have some kinks to work out, notably the offensive line, but the defense too. They have given up 37 points. I don't want to put all the blame on the offensive line.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health.
That's going to be bobbled, and the ball goes out of bounds at the 32-yard line. So let's see who comes in for Washington here. Small offensive huddle here. Still 11:32 to play in the quarter. Time's not really running out here. And they will send out Max Thompson. And, okay, so yeah, Thompson's still in the game. Thompson, hands off up. Oh, he is just, Michael Robinson, wow, credit to him. He shook off a Patriot who hit him as soon as he got the ball and went forward for a small gain. Aiden Sand gets the stop. I'll credit the PA announcer for this game, Jason Luth at Teacher Washington, for calling out some tackles. I'm able to get some information here that's not as easy to get, especially when there's a lot of piles after some tackles. And that pass by Thompson's complete to Cole Holstein to about the 47-yard line. That's a good first down for Washington. See how the student section looks right now. Still pretty full for a game we essentially know is lost. That's a good showing by the student section not to leave early. Like I said, I was part of this Washington fan base or student section for 4 years. Yeah, we're loyal. They're not ones to walk out in a blowout. Hand off to up the middle, Michael Robinson. He takes a bunch of Patriots for a ride to the 40-yard line. That's good enough for a first down. Michael Robinson with a decent showing here. You know, some might question why he wasn't playing earlier. I think he had a great showing, actually, I believe, against Aberdeen Central. Now Thompson fires right. A little high for Tyus Hanson. That's incomplete. Where defense gathering around here, gathering around the little bench. Either instructions. I don't think we'll see Tommy Thompson anymore. I gotta think Lincoln wants to keep him healthy. So 2nd and 10 for Washington from the Lincoln 40-yard line. Thompson in the shotgun. Robinson to his right. Trips left. One receiver on the right. Thompson fires to that receiver on the right and just underthrew him a little bit. Trying to get Carson Strom, but Strom essentially was stuck to kind of had to stick his one hand out and could not complete the Odell Beckham-like catch. So it's 3rd and 10 from the 40-yard line. Thompson the shotgun, Robinson to his right, 2 receivers on each side of him. Thompson fires left, complete to Holstein, and he was able to get a little bit of yardage to about the 33. That's going to be, or still, whatever it is, short of the first down. And we have an injured, that's going to be Cole Holstein on the ground, and he is hurt. So we'll see what happens here, how bad Holstein's injury is. Holstein's going to be helped off here. Not wanting to put weight on the left leg. Kind of same like Frederick was on the ground for as long. One lucky fan here just won $900 off a raffle ticket, so they're having a pretty good night. And it's 4th and 1 from the 31-yard line. Thompson the shotgun. Robinson to his right. Trips left. Maybe a quick little slant pass to that isolated receiver on the right. Well, no, he's not isolated. It's 2 men on each side after receiver motion. Thompson fires quickly left. That pass is knocked away. He's looking for number 88, Thomas Peterson. And so Warriors turn the ball over on downs with 9:37 in the 4th. It's 37-7, and now comes the Lincoln offense. Once again, interesting to see if they keep Thompson out here. I'm trying to find the other Lincoln quarterback. And so out comes Lincoln, up big. You wouldn't expect anything more than some runs. And we're going to get some whistleblowing here. And they're going to send Angel Juszki back to the, okay. And in comes Isiah Robinson. So in is number 8, Gavin Bryson, it appears, at quarterback. Oh, no, number 12, oh, that was a direct snap. Okay, so a direct snap to Ty Schaefer. and he ran it to the 30-yard line. Okay, it's number 12, Ty Schaefer. Okay. So Ty Schaefer in at quarterback, the junior wide receiver. I believe he was targeted once or twice earlier this game, but he's now at a quarterback. Thompson's done for the night, and pretty good night for Tommy Thompson. His Patriots up 37-7. He can rest this one out and prepare for next week against O'Gorman, which will be a very tough game. Handoff to Isiah Robinson. He gets to the 31-yard line. Short game there. So Patrick Osborne with the tackle there, and it's 3rd and 10 from the 31. Still a great showing by the Warriors student section. Still there. Ready to support the team. Now Schaefer. Hands off. Oh, wow. Ball's out. And I don't really blame him for fumbling. He got hit by like 3 Warriors as soon as he got the ball. Washington thinks they have it, and they do. Like I was saying, this Warriors student section, not the greatest year athletically last year. Heartbreaking losses in the football and volleyball championships. But they're still there in support of the teams afterwards, and that's a testament to the good student section and the culture at Washington High School. So Washington has the ball. 1st and 10 at the Lincoln 26-yard line. Max Thompson still in at quarterback. Luke Behrens, the running back. Cole Holstein is not in the game. He is lying on the medical table, obviously getting that injury checked out. Thompson hands out, or play action fake, and that one was almost picked. A great read there by Spencer Wasmund. Pass intended, I believe, for Tyus Hanson. Yes, it was. And Wasmund read that great and jumped in front, but was only able to bat it away and not pick it off. 8-11 still to play here. Second and 10 from the 26. Thompson the shotgun. Quick throw, wide receiver screen to Josh Piper. He is met behind the line by Spencer Wasmund, who has had some great plays here. Seems to be able to read Thompson in this offense quite well. So, no gain on the play. 3rd and 10 from the 26. Thompson gets in the shotgun. Behrens to his right. 2 receivers on each side of him. Thompson gets the snap. Fires right, complete to the 21. Spinning around to the 19-yard line. And short of the first down is Tyus Hanson. Gain of 8, 4th and 2 from the 18-yard line. If Washington has any, I don't see anything really. I mean, time-wise, I don't really see them having a shot here. Washington will burn their first timeout of the half. And we're going to go to break here. 37-7, Lincoln over Washington. You're watching high school football on YouTube Live in Kaylern.
Healthy behaviors in healthcare. Redefining how people come together through partnerships in our neighborhoods and around the world. Sanford Health is a proud sponsor of the Sioux Falls Public School District.
And 2 for Washington. Thompson in the shotgun. Behrens to his right. 2 receivers on each side of him. Thompson gets the snap. Drops back under pressure. Runs up the middle. He's got first down. Max Thompson shakes off a defender and takes some Patriots for a ride to the 12-yard line. That's a first down for Max Thompson. The pocket collapses around him. That's been the side all night. And Luckily for Max, he gets out of that, keeps the drive alive. Washington's got a 1st and 10 from the 12 with 6:54 to play in the game. Thompson, the shotgun, Behrens to his left. Thompson hands off Behrens, or quarterback keeper off the middle. Max Thompson, touchdown Washington. So Washington cracks double digits here with 6:42 to play in the game. 37-13. And Luke Behrens has to go retrieve something so he can go kick his extra point. I'm not sure what that was. But he'll be on, and now are they going for 2? Thompson and Behrens are they're both screaming for something or someone to come off the sideline. And 23 seconds left. They have plenty of time. That's going to be Thomas Peterson coming in. So Washington burns a timeout on an extra point. That's kind of describes the game tonight. They're not trying to fake it, I don't think. I mean, it's 37-14 is a 23-point game. A 2-point conversion is a 22-point game. I guess 3 touchdowns. I mean, 2. It's not really affecting. I'm not sure what that was, but so the offensive line was a huge problem. But obviously, they've burned a timeout on a punt and to burn a timeout on extra points. Obviously, special teams is not keen. And then you throw in Luke Behrens' famous running punts. He's had 3 of those tonight. It's been, like I said, a very interesting night for the Warriors special teams. So Behrens now on for the extra point. Snap, spot, kick, up, good. 37-14. 6:42 to play in the game. We're going to be right back. Play in the game. 37-14 Lincoln over Washington, this doubleheader of the President's Bowl. The first game was exciting. Roosevelt and O'Gorman went down to the wire. O'Gorman won 27-20 as Brady Dannenbring and them could not complete the comeback. It looked a little one side, but Roosevelt played a heck of a game, and they have plenty to keep their heads up about after that game. This game, however, has been completely once. Washington scored first on a 52-yard bomb from Thompson to Piper, and since then, until just now, they have been silent, and Lincoln scored 37 unanswered points. Now Thompson runs in for a semi-garbage touchdown here, garbage time, I should say. And I guess just over half the quarter is still to be played here. It's a long fourth quarter, a lot of passing. You'd think you'd see quite the running. You probably will from Lincoln. Ty Schaefer's in at quarterback. This is his second possession now. Thompson's done for the night. And handoff up the middle. And that's a short gain. Thompson finishes the night 20 of 32 for 147 yards with a touchdown and 7 rushes for 20 yards and a touchdown. So good night for him. Loss of yards, second 11 now for the Patriots. And that's a run play. It's not going to go too far. It's Angel Jerski losing yards. Injury update, Cole Holstein is riding the cart to the locker room. He was hurt a few possessions ago for Washington. And so he, not the sight you want to see there, the severe injury you thought was Freddie Frederick, but he was able to walk around the sideline, and he's sitting on the bench right now. He looks to be okay, but Holstein heading to the locker room. Hopefully he is okay. 3rd and 12 from the 18-yard line. Schaefer in the shotgun. Gets a snap, drops back to throw, rolls to his right, under pressure, fires incomplete. So Ty Schaefer. Yeah. He's apparently the backup quarterback here for Lincoln. And so it's 4th and 12. So Tommy Thompson will return to the field to punt. And like I said, we'll be interesting to see if Washington keeps Max Thompson out there. You know, I see Noah Robertson, their backup quarterback, with his helmet on. I believe it's not, yeah. Looks like he's going to come on here. And you know what? Why not? Max Thompson's got his helmet off. He's probably down for the night. This game's over here. And ball's going to roll back to the 40 and letting it just bounce. There's Joseph Utek. I believe relation to former Warrior great receiver Logan Utek, who graduated 2 years ago. Now at Augustana playing wide receiver. So yeah, Thompson. Max Thompson looks to be done for the night here. Not the best night for him. Passing touchdown, 52-yard bomb. That was beautiful. But after that, just a rushing touchdown, a lost fumble, an interception. And yeah, not the best President's Bowl here but hey, he's got 2 more. He's only a sophomore. Handoff up the middle. Goes to Michael Robinson, I believe. Yep. That'll be a nice gain of about 3 or 4 yards. 3 yards. So yeah, Noah Robertson and a quarterback. Now, a quick flip over to number 84 who crosses midfield. That number 84 is Ben Burgers, a 6'4" sophomore wide receiver. So interesting. If you could see more of these guys, since Holstein might be hurt for an extended period of time, we're not sure. Hand off again to Michael Robinson. He scoots forward for about 3 yards. So yeah, depending on Holstein's injury, you could see any of these Thomas Peterson or Ben Burgers or these back receivers get some more play time here. The Warrior receiver group from last year was something. Gabe Pearson, Jacob Smith, Tyus Hanson, Jet Anderson, and Hanson, of course, still here, and that pass complete to number 7, Giles Detunga. Anderson, I believe, set the school record for most catches in a season. Pearson was a touchdown machine, and Smith was a great tight end who had plenty of highlights. But like I said, that whole Warrior offense is gone and replaced with the new guys. And that pass over to Ben Burgers on 4th down, or 3rd down. With 3:13 to play, it's 4th and 3. So Robertson in the shotgun. Drops back to throw. Fires left. Complete. And grabbing the first down is number 88, Ben Burger, or Thomas Peterson. These guys are all, most of them are young. Holstein and Hanson are seniors, but the rest, sophomores or juniors. So they'll get a chance to play with each other for a little bit. Robertson fires right. That's intercepted. That's intercepted by Spencer Wasmund. Spencer Wasmund's having a great fourth quarter here. He read 2 plays perfectly on, I believe, the drive before last. And now this drive, this drive he gets a pick. So Spencer Wasmund, the senior defensive back, have a night. Lincoln will come back out here. 2:51 to play. Not sure if Washington gets the ball back here at this point. They have one timeout. I don't think they're really going to use it. Schaefer in the shotgun here. And they'll hand it off on a sweep. Getting to the 31-yard line. It's number 84, Samuel Heyer. That'll be a gain of 1. Second and 9 for the Patriots from their 31-yard line. Schaefer in the shotgun. Jersky behind him. And Jersky gets a handoff, plows up the middle for, but it looks like honestly back to the line. Or maybe a 1, maybe gain a 1. Under 2 minutes now. It'll be third down. So 3rd and 7, and Lincoln doing the I believe chant. Like I said, no one in that student section was there the last time they beat Washington, which was 4 years ago. So that's the late game. So the seniors have seen 3 years of Washington dominance in the rivalry. And the freshmen, the way back, who knows, maybe turning the clock, maybe it's Lincoln's time again. It was before Washington's, maybe it cycles back. Handoff, left side being taken down there is number 29, Baloo will do. And that'll make it 4th down. And so Tommy Thompson's night is not quite over. I believe he'll come out to punt. Lincoln students can be very excited here. I'm sure a rush of the field after the game, and why not? But the Warrior student section, still give them credit. A lot of them are still here from their earlier in the game. Thompson's punt, pretty solid there. Bounce out of bounds at the Washington 40-yard line. 30 seconds left. And yeah, so Lincoln students all excited for the Washington student section, still staying here, supporting their team. They fall to Washington's going to fall to 1-2 on the year. Their next game is here next week, 5:00 p.m. against Watertown for their homecoming. Lincoln's next game is next week, I believe, at 5:00 also at McEnany Field at O'Gorman. That should be a good game. Both teams that won this year's President's Bowl. And yeah, Lincoln improves to 2-1. Washington falls to 1-2. 37-14, your final here. Today's broadcast is produced by Matt and May. Our camera operators are Jeff Little, Mark Johnson, and Madison Go. Our statisticians are Maddie and Mackenzie Tranberg. This is all produced by Mike Powers. I'm August Mills. Good night.
at O'Gorman for the Patriots. Washington Warriors will be in action as well next Friday at 5. That's the Orange Letter Days homecoming game. Homecoming week next week at Washington High. Homecoming game will be next Friday at 5 as the Warriors host Watertown. Hopefully we'll see you at that game. For my spotter, Steve Severson, I am Jason Blue. Have a great evening, and please drive home safely.